Iraqi Dinar Guru Opinions January 31, 2025. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Iraqi Dinar Guru Opinions Predictions January 31, 2025. Intel Guru Frank 26. Security and stability is what we constantly are seeing them brag about. I'm surprised they don't have the Goodyear blimp going by and saying, "We have security and stability in Iraq now." Everyone knows it. The whole world is pouring into your country. World banks are going crazy. Everything that should not be happening to your country because you're at a program rate is happening. How is this possible? What is this? This is the twilight zone. We now step into the new dimension called the monetary reform, giving purchasing power to the Iraqi citizens. January 31, 2025. Intel Guru Mark Z. Via PDK. Question. Could Iraq's RV revaluation be in the double digits? Mark Z. It could be if you look at all the numbers I have shared with you. And listen to Dr. Shabibi years ago who said Iraq could support a $16 rate, and back then there was far more dinar in circulation than there is now, so it could be. I will just continue to think lower, so I am not disappointed. January 31, 2025. Newshound. Intel Guru MNT Goat. The governor of the CBI knows the Dr. Shabibi plan and it cannot be stopped. It can be delayed, but the reforms move ahead in spite of the US foreign policy of the past. However, it also took a decent prime minister like al-Sudani to move it ahead regardless. Remember the Nouri al-Maliki days? Yes, this was yet 8 more years of wasted time. All we need to do is take a good hard look at the last couple years of progress under al-Sudani and we can clearly see a change. This took strong leadership and dedication to the white paper reforms. This is where we are today. They are now at the point, in spite of all the corruption, they have made it to the finish line, but now they need a push over it. January 30, 2025. Intel Guru Frank 26. The relationship between Sudani and Donald Trump is about to announce some initiative that is going to make America and Iraq stronger. The expectations of this are pretty high. What do you think this announcement from Trump is going to be? Community comment. MAGA and MEGA, make Iraq great again. Frank. I like that because that's exactly what this man is doing right now. January 30, 2025. Newshound Guru Militiaman. This weekend is going to be a very interesting time frame for us. It's really a critical time for us. They even use the word crucial. They definitely have a critical time as far as I'm concerned. January 30, 2025. Intel Guru Mark Z. Via PDK. Article. 2 economists say Iraq's foreign reserves are reassuring compared to previous years. Iraq has large cash reserves that are greater than 100% of the volume of the issued currency. They have more assets, more money backing up the dinar than they have in circulation. So Iraq has over 100% backing for their currency. This is important as most countries only have 20% or so to back their currencies. January 30, 2025. Newshound Guru Samson article. Our relationship with America will become stronger with an initiative that al-Sudani will announce soon. Expectations of his advisor. January 30, 2025. Newshound Guru Jeff. I will keep you guys up to speed as to when the rate changes and all that, but it's very, very close. January 30, 2025. Newshound Guru Claire article. Quote. Salah told Euphrates News that the gold reserve is undoubtedly an important part of Iraq's foreign exchange reserves, as it contributes to enhancing financial stability and confidence in the national currency. According to the announced data, gold reserves have reached about 152 tons. The approximate value of it in the country's foreign investment portfolio is about $14 billion, which constitutes about 13% of the total diversification. Of that portfolio, January 30, 2025. Intel Guru Frank 26. Iraq Boots on the Ground Report. Firefly. Mr. Sami said that the news about the budget is saying Parliament voted on the incursion of the budget, and they did say that the numbers they were given were in the billions, not the trillions like usually. Frank. If they were in the billions, then we have a new exchange rate. Because 1310 creates numbers in the trillions. You know that, I know that, and the CBI knows that. Slowly but surely it is a form of monetary reform education to you. You can call it an innuendo. A fuse is lit. When you light a fuse, an explosion of purchasing power is coming. January 30, 2025 Newshound, Intel Guru MNT Goat. We are already seeing that Iraq is being elevated to a high status on the list of issues for Trump's agenda. He is not going to wait long to handle Iraq. Iraq is ripe now, and as a businessman Trump must see it too. The opportunities in Iraq are boundless, but they are ripe now. January 30, 2025 Newshound, Intel Guru Walking Stick Question. What do you think about the new Treasury Secretary going to Iraq? Isn't it wonderful that his first mission was to go to Iraq? I think they're celebrating 1-to-1. This is a redenomination. They're going to drop the 3 zeros from the exchange rate and they're going to drop them from their physical currency, and they'll come out with a redenomination of currency without zeros that will match a 1-to-1 rate. January 30, 2025 Intel Guru Mark Z, via PDK. We are hearing in Iraq some kind of agreement was reached with Sadani and crew. And they are expecting fireworks on Friday, or completion in the voting. That is what I was told this morning from a contact in Iraq. We will see how this plays out. January 30, 2025 Newshound Guru Militiaman. We are watching Iraq be reborn into a digital age. A new economic renaissance is underway now. The gears of progress being witnessed by all of the world effectively are front and center. There is no stopping Iraq's direction she is taking. It is an awesome thing to watch. January 30, 2025 Newshound Guru Tishwash article. Economist. The country's financial situation is among the most prosperous years. Quotes. The country has large cash reserves, which are greater than 100% of the volume of the issued currency. It represents a firewall in the face of crises that may occur, even if they are caused by a decrease in the price of oil. January 30, 2025 Newshound Guru Samson article. Senior U.S. Treasury official travels to Iraq to counter illicit finance. January 30, 2025 Intel Guru Frank 26, Iraq Boots on the Ground Report, Firefly. The United States Treasury Secretary just arrived in Iraq and it's a meeting with Sadani. And the CBI on the news, television is showing Iraq talking about an imminent launch of initiatives to give economic stability. Frank. Many American officials are going to Iraq. To see the new Secretary of Treasury join the CBI and Iraq and Sadani in his meeting is very big news. This is big. We have been waiting for this Secretary of Treasury to show up. I am excited to see what the results are after the meeting. January 30, 2025 Intel Guru Bruce. Via Wiser now. Alright. So when we look at this, look at the concept of it could go in a couple of days. Thursday is in play, but it could just stretch us out to Friday, Saturday. If everything gets completed like we hope, we might be looking at something in the next couple of days before the end of the month. I'm looking forward to a really good week. Rest of the week, and possibly weekend. I'm excited about it and looking forward to it. So let's get ready to have everything that we're looking for come through. January 30, 2025 Newshound, Intel Guru MNT Goat article. Hantush. Electronic payment reduces the cost of paper currency and supports economic transparency. In early January, the Finance Committee said this was their goal. To market the electronic payment process, and I know from my CBI contact that this had to be accomplished to conduct the project to delete the zeros. Well, they are telling us this is now successful and done. What next? January 30, 2025 Intel Guru Mark Z, via PDK. My bank contacts were told to be prepared to work for the next few weekends. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Source: dinarrecaps.com